Hey there, Benjamin Harvey here, Australia's only two-time BRW award-winning coach. And today I wanted to share with you exactly how to overcome the single biggest objection that coaches all over the world receive on a daily basis when they're attempting to get brand new clients to join them on their coaching programs. Now, there are in fact 6 common objections that anybody in any type of business that sells products or services or anything for that matter ever has to face in life. And the one I want to share with you today is the one that is most relevant to coaches. And that objection is simply this: it won't work for me. Now, the reason it won't work for me is such a strong objection is because what it actually says is that coaching actually works. Coaching does in fact get people results. Coaching does accelerate their relationships, their finances, their health, their career, business, everything. Coaching works. The only thing is, it just doesn't work for me. Now, the problem with this is the only way to ever overcome this kind of objection is to do something that we refer to as R.I.A. Now, R.I.A., once we fully understand this and appreciate how to use it, allows us to overcome this objection. Because when you think about it, the objection that it won't work for me means that I personally believe that I am different, I am unique, there's something special about me, that this product or service just doesn't work on me. Now, R.I.A. stands for, quite simply, results in advance. So if you ever come up against their objection, it won't work for me. The only thing you can do, testimonials won't work, case studies won't work, return on investment will not work. The only thing that will work is by giving the client a result in advance. Now, how exactly do we do this? Well, here's the thing. From time to time, you'll meet people and they simply ask you, so what do you do for a living? Now, this is a perfect opportunity for you to give them a result in advance. Now, the way in which you do that is next time someone actually says, what do you do for a living? What you want to say is this: look, rather than well, actually, before I jump into that, maybe it's important, if you haven't actually heard of what coaching is, maybe I'll just give you a quick definition of that. Now, the ICF, which is the International Coaching Federation, the governing body on coaching standards around the world, refers to coaching as partnering with clients in a thought-provoking and creative process that inspires them to maximize their personal and professional potential. Now, this thought-provoking and creative process is most often achieved through asking people quality questions to directionalize their thinking. Therefore, if I wanted to actually give you a result in advance and let you experience some type of coaching, well, the way in which I would do that would be by asking you quality questions that bring you into a thought-provoking experience. And that is, in fact, you getting a result in advance. Now, the questions that I often refer to is what I call the 5 to qualify. So let me break it down for you right now. Someone says to you, what do you do for a living? The very first thing you want to say is this: rather than I tell you, how about I show you? I don't know if you want to write that down somewhere. So just train yourself to say, next time someone says, what do you do for a living? Just simply say, look, rather than I tell you, how about I show you? Because straight off the bat, that is already different. Because all the other coaches they've asked about what do they do for a living, every single one of them has said, well, I'm a coach. And guess what? That's not really an entertaining thing to hear. In fact, it's quite boring, because if I hear another person just simply respond with, I'm a coach, next time I ask them what I do for a living, I'm probably going to slap myself in the face. I don't know. But the fact is, no one gets inspired by hearing that concept. So when I straight off the bat say to you, look, rather than I tell you, how about I show you? Straight away, I become curious. I become interesting. And that is what actually draws people in to find out a little bit more about what you do. And then I just run them through a series of questions, what I call the 5 to qualify. So the first question is this. You ask the person straight away, after they say, yeah, show me. You ask them the first question. And that is, what is a goal you are currently working on? Now, when they answer this question, all you have to do is feedback keywords, be very interested, and really just investigate what that goal actually is. So the first question is, what is a goal you're currently working on? Now, here's the thing I want to point out. There are people out there that have absolutely no clarity around where they want to go in life, and they're quite directionless. And unfortunately, these people are quite stuck. And so when you ask them, what's a goal you're currently working on, they don't actually have an answer for that. Now, if they say, look, I don't have any goals, I don't know what to look, I don't know what to do. If they have that kind of response, don't worry, take it easy, relax, take a deep breath. And when someone says I don't have a goal, don't act like it's a problem. Don't act like they're broken. The fact is, everybody is just perfect. And some people just want a little bit more perfection in their life, a little bit more out of life, a little bit more bandwidth to get more fulfillment happening, so to speak. So I never look at anybody as if they've got a problem or they've got an issue. So if someone says I don't have a goal that I'm working on, I just respond with a big smile on my face and I just say, look, even better. If you don't have any goals, that's even better. Can you tell me what's the number one priority in your life right now? So first of all, I ask them what's the goal they're currently working on. If they don't have a goal, I simply smile and I say, even better, what is the number one priority in your life right now? Now, once they've answered that, I move on to question 2. And the second question is simply this: where would you like to be 12 months from now in relation to that goal or in relation to that priority? Again, just listening to what they have to say, listen to them responding, feedback the key words in their answers, and just make sure that they understand and appreciate and get the feeling that you are there, present with them. Because this really is what coaching is all about, asking a large amount of quality questions and helping people directionalize their thinking. Now, question number 3, you simply ask them, why is that important to you? So the next thing you want to say to them is, so the goal, the thing you've just mentioned, this priority, why is that important to you? Once I've answered that and you've fed back the keywords that they're saying, you move on to question number 4. And that's simply this: what are the main reasons you have not achieved this as yet? And what this is going to do for you as a coach is highlight what the blocks are. Maybe they've got some trapped emotions. Maybe they've got a significant traumatic event that they haven't been able to overcome. Maybe they've got some limiting decisions or some beliefs that they've worked on, but they haven't quite got a breakthrough around it. And this is what's actually holding them back. Once I've answered that question, simply go on to question number 5. And that is this one. And this is probably my favorite question out of all of them. What is the most help you could possibly get in achieving that goal in your life right now? So what would be the most help you could possibly get in achieving that goal in your life right now? Now, when they answer that question, it actually lets you know exactly who you need to be as a coach in their life right now. It lets you know exactly what you need to do, how you need to help them navigate, what sort of clarity and agendas you need to set to get them on the path. Now, after they've answered those 5 questions, what they're going to have experienced is someone who's asked them quality questions, who's listened and been present with them, and actually assisted them to get clarity. And let's face it, the majority of people out there don't need more accountability in life. What they actually need is more clarity. So just by running them through these 5 questions, they would have experienced more clarity. And what does that truly mean? It means they've already experienced what it feels like getting a result in advance from this thing known as coaching. Once I've answered those 5 questions, all you need to simply say is this: well, the good news is, and then you just go ahead and explain what coaching is all about. It looks like this. Well, the good news is coaching will allow you to put into action this thing that's blocking you, this thing that's stopping you. It'll allow you to assess this place you want to be in 12 months' time, this other place you want to be in 12 months' time. And it's going to help you with this, the thing you mentioned that was important and the thing you mentioned that was important. And as we feed back all their keywords into the good news, we'll find ourselves in a much better position for having dealt with this objection of it won't work for me. So I hope this has been beneficial for you, and I also hope that you are inspired to find a little bit more about how you might be able to become a coach. And down at the bottom of this page, there's a link you can click on that will take you directly to an upcoming event that we have. It's the very first time we have ever run this event live. So for over 11 and a half years now, I have been coaching people, doing over 10,000 hours of coaching. And in a one-day reveal all event, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 essential steps that I took to become fully booked and earn over $100,000 in my first year by pursuing one of the most fulfilling careers any human being could ever ask to be in, and that is the career of coaching. The event is called How to Become a Highly Successful Coach, so please click the link below and book in for the event. It is absolutely free for you to attend, but please don't let the free price tag fool you. The fact is, this day is going to be jam-packed full of an incredible amount of quality information, and as I said, it's the very first time in the 11 and a half years I've been coaching that I've ever gone out into the general public and shared the behind-the-scenes secret that allowed me to not only book myself solid in a very short period of time, but go on to assist over 1,000 other individuals here in Australia to become internationally certified coaches and go on to create incredibly thriving coaching practices. So I look forward to seeing you at the event, How to Become a Highly Successful Coach. Please know that spaces are limited because of the room size, and it's a first come, first served basis. So if you'd like to make sure you secure a spot, book it in right now. And if you've got friends of yours that are interested in learning more about coaching or potentially want to become a coach, then get them to book it in as well. Forward the link to them or even just register them yourself now. I look forward to seeing you at the event, and until we meet again, live your love, share your light, and do whatever it takes to be your own best friend. I'll see you soon.